So we're hearing that Jessica Jones has possibly joined She-Hulk, in some sort of capacity. We don't really know how. Uh, I mean,
It makes sense. A private eye lawyer.
yeah, like it has to be that. I would assume. Like that's the only thing I can guess. Again, we don't know if how they're gonna handle it. I would assume it'd be like 1 or 2 episodes being like, look, I need you to get on something. There's a case I'm dealing with. Can you provide some evidence? Oh, Jessica Jones is here. Here you go. Like that does work. It supposedly is Kristen Ritter again. So making, I guess, as Feige recently said, they can make whatever they want canon in the most loose way possible, saying anything. So
Well, it's not exactly what he said that was.
it's kind of like what was it like?
Everything's on the board.
Yeah,
It's like, of course
that's
everything's on the board because everything's under the same umbrella.
right. So, woo, get hyped for Hellstrom.
Maybe not everything's a strong word.
Kevin Feige's like, look, everything is on the board. Fox stuff, the '70s stuff, nobody acknowledges. Besides Hellstrom. Oh, oh.
Andy Humans. There's two exceptions that prove this rule that everything's on the board.
That's true. That is true. So I guess with that sort of in a way happening, what we're going to talk about in relation to Daredevil and some of these other things, we've heard previously that Feige wants to work with John Bernthal. And he said it in interviews.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I love John Bernthal as an actor. Like, I think he's tremendous. Do you think they're going to start connecting more of these pieces? Like, are they going to drop a hint or something and be like, hey, Jessica, how about some of those other guys or have dealt with? Like, I would assume they got to start building out that world, right? Like,
Oh yeah, and they will.
mm,
No, but this completely goes out against the whole thing of like, oh, they're only talking to Charlie Cox. It's like, no, they're not. They're talking to more than that.
yeah. Oh,
Why would they not talk to Kristen Ritter? Because say what you would about season 2 and 3. I personally enjoyed them. Season 2 was a bit meh, but Jessica Jones season 1 was rated up there with Daredevil.
oh God, yeah.
So like, why would they not go back for her?
Yeah.
Like, yes, her show's done. She's probably not going to get a season 4. Like, they wrapped her story up pretty well. But a supporting character like Jessica Jones actually is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, why not? Why not?
I would love to see her show up as Jewel. Just
What, in that costume again?
yes. No, but like, give it the not Netflix $5 budget treatment. Like, give it the Kevin Feige. Here's an actual suit. Like, let's make
Right.
you like. I would love that.
But you say that they've done the exact same thing for WandaVision.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a terrible suit, no matter what you think about it. It
Yeah.
is awful, and they're just going to wear it ironically. Like, yes, you could probably argue that the Scarlet Witch and Vision suits in the Halloween episode of WandaVision look better than what the Jewel suit looked like, because that was all like shiny PVC.
Yeah.
But you're never going to get that Jewel suit.
Yeah, true. And at least like this, if they bring her in like this, right? Like whatever they do with her, then you can start making some of those connections to her friendships in comics. Like, her friendship obviously with She-Hulk, but also there's the friendship she has with the likes of
Carol,
Captain
Spider-Man.
Marvel. Exactly. So you could always work that in there and make it sort of match up with everything. So I'm excited because I love Jessica Jones season 1. That's one of my favorite Marvel studio, Marvel TV things. And then I hated season 2. Season 3, I never gave it a chance because it was already canceled. I was like, I'm not investing myself in this. So.
I really liked season 3. Season 3 didn't feel like it was cancelled. Season 3 felt like they actually were going to wrap it up regardless of what Netflix was going to do. And it actually had, like, it leaves it open-ended. And it's very more Patsy Walker, Tris focused.
Well, I will go and watch it once, like, they confirm
It's confirmed.
right. Once it's 100% confirmed and we see, it's like kind of like the Evan Peters thing for the MC. It's like, oh, once they confirm sort of like that, it's like, you know what? Okay, I'm going in. I'm
I
gonna
think
watch.
they have confirmed Evan Peters. I think
Sort
you're looking
of.
at Disney Plus casting for cast list for WandaVision is under.
Yeah, that was messed up by them, and then they quickly started to take some down, but it didn't work internationally. So yeah.
And now his like, Spanish voice dub. Is saying he's
Yeah.
doing it. It's just like,
Yup. So that's the sort of thing. I mean, I'm excited. More Jessica Jones, more Netflix characters being alive is good in my opinion. So
In fact, She-Hulk's a really good spot to pick up a thread from season 3 of Jessica Jones. It's a really good spot.
Honestly, She-Hulk feels like a good spot to pick up all the Defenders. Like, you could be like, guess who's standing trial? Frank Castle, Luke Cage. Yeah. Like, all of them can work. So it's like, yeah.
You could do Spider-Man as well, and that's how they have that connection.
Truth. Yep.
We didn't resolve his being framed for murder in the movies, because let's have that be an ongoing plot thread. Hey, right. Jessica Jones, get some dirt on the kid.
Oh, you could also do that in freaking you could also, like, She-Hulk. You could bring in Kingpin, being like, God damn it, Fisk.
Yeah.
Like, come on, again, bro. Like, it opens you up to anything.
You could attach her to literally everything in New York.
You can. I mean, what else they should do is have Jeff Loeb stand trial on the show. It's literally just real footage. Being like, why did you let Inhumans happen with Scott Buck, and why were you racist?
I like how the racism part comes after the Inhumans bit.
The Inhumans is the bigger insult to humanity.
It's that old community joke. I'll let racism slide, but I draw the line at Inhumans.
I'm that offended by that show. So yeah, I'm excited. Jessica Jones is in fact back. Hell yeah, more of those characters being around in that world just makes it better for everybody, I think. So
I think that they're seemingly in a part now where they're like, no, we're gonna have to start like using things we have and expanding those out a bit more.
And here's what else needs to happen: Secret Invasion. Bring in Finn Jones as Iron Fist and reveal that was a Skrull, and real Finn Jones or real Iron Fist walks on and goes like, hey.
I mean, it'll work for that. That's like the one character in the entire thing. Their entire list of properties they've made that would actually work.
Yup, it would.
Everything else is, you mean I wasted my time for 11 years to find this shit out? Thanks, Marvel.
Exactly. So, yeah, let us know how you guys feel about all this. Who would you like to see return, and what ideas do you guys have for some of these characters when they inevitably